Mundaba. First group is I teach you. When I go to the muscari, because of the cover is very far. Is you serious? Is serious you? What? Yeah? You step it on it. Add kilometers to your legs and you get your sugar. We buy meat from Umaru and Umaru refuse to give you enough meat. Show him that they don't joke with you.
Okukakaluka n'okulungi kwetaagako omuntu akuyambako n'olwekyo tujja kukuteerawo embeera esaanidde osobole okukola ekisinga awamu teri kitulema.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Enterpreneur'S. Good to know that you're watching UBC, here to inspire you. My name is Sandra Kahunde. Well, for this particular show, we're going to look at I&M Bank. They did launch the offshore banking, that is at their branch at Kingdom, Kampala. So you can expect to benefit from that particular product that they have for you in store. And not forgetting Airtel and Buganda Kingdom. They did renew their partnership, and you can expect quite a lot that comes out through that partnership that they've been having over the years, but this comes as a renewal. That and much more for this particular episode. Lots of activities, including I'll be taking you to National Theatre, where Tasso Films is having a great product that they are putting up for the students out there, improving and of course embracing the new curriculum, instilling entrepreneurial skills among the youngsters. And they did host Honorable Kaduchu, that right for this particular episode. And yes, this very program will also bring you and taking you to Uganda Advertising Association. Remember the product Silverback Awards, and lots of companies did benefit. It was really interesting. Well, we're going to find out what they have in store for the Ugandans. Keep watching. It is Enterpreneur'S Hub. Airtel Uganda and Buganda Kingdom have always been in a partnership. This time around, we see them renewing this particular partnership. I've always seen a number of products come through the Buganda Cup, and not forgetting the fight against HIV/AIDS in Uganda. Quite a number of issues that Airtel Uganda has addressed with this particular partnership with Buganda Kingdom. Let's have more.
Airtel Uganda has extended its partnership with Buganda Kingdom for another 3 years. The contract renewal was announced at Bulange in Mengo. Since 2014, Buganda Kingdom, in collaboration with Airtel Uganda, has implemented transformative initiatives that have impacted the lives of people in Buganda and beyond. These include Africa's biggest run, the annual Kabaka Birthday Run, the Masaza Cup Tournament, Eid celebrations, among other activities that are strong platforms for engagement with the community and transformation of their lives. Speaking on behalf of Airtel Uganda's Managing Director, the Sales Director Mr. Ali Balanyo said they are proud to reinstate their commitment to the Buganda Kingdom partnership because of the value it has delivered for them.
We feel any partnership can only stand if the leaders see ahead. That's why as Airtel, we also look at ourselves as a visionary brand. That's why today we've invested in 5G technology when we've not executed everything that 4G and 3G technology can bring. We thank Majestic Brands for continuously evolving the brand and feel of this partnership.
He added that they have found a valuable partner in the delivery of programs in trade, sports, health, education, agriculture and other sectors. Mr. Balonyo extended appreciation to His Majesty the Kabaka of Buganda, Ronald Muwenda Mutebi II, and the Katikiro of Buganda, Wekitiibwa Charles Peter Mayiga, for their reflective leadership that inspires people to be healthy, work harder, and improve their lives and transform Buganda Kingdom.
Mukama waffe Katikiro, tukwebaza ne team yonna okuviira ddala ku Majestic Brands n'abakulembeze ab'enjawulo nti tusobodde okubeera nga okusoomoozebwa kwonna kwe tufunye mu nkwatagana yaffe kukwatiddwa bulungi, wadde tekubadde kungi naye kukwatiddwa bulungi, era tusuubira nti we tulinayongera mu maaso tujja kwongera okutereza ebintu ebyo.
Told people to examine the families which have been afflicted by ill health. The families that have been afflicted by HIV/AIDS or any other ailments are the poorest in the communities. So health go along with productivity. The second area which our partnership focuses on is sports. Sports, even if you take it as an entertainment value, as for purposes of being happy and smiling. You know, I told my colleagues that we should take our jobs very seriously, but we must not take ourselves too seriously. Yeah? If you love SC Villa, go and enjoy the match in Nachi football, wherever they are playing it. You know, sports as a source of entertainment is very important in our lives. Relieves stress. Smiling alone, they say, like Henry is smiling, adds about 5 minutes to your life.
Welcoming the contract renewal, the Katikiro of Buganda, Wekitiibwa Charles Peter Mayiga, applauded Airtel Uganda for the long-standing support they have extended to the kingdom for the last 9 years, mentioning that their partnership has been founded on a 4 key pillar strategy, which include health, because they need a healthy population to participate in the various economic activities, sports for entertainment, and social engagement, which nurtures talent for the youth who take part in the various sports engagements, and cohesion, because it continues to build togetherness.
We must go even a step further, the Kingdom of Buganda and Airtel, to go in areas where other talents can be identified, which of course helps in transforming the lives of especially young people. And the fourth focus of our partnership is cohesion. When people come together, the Masaza Cup, for example, even if you are white, you can play in the Masaza Cup as long as you reside within one of the 18 counties.
In addition to the Buganda Kingdom contract extension, Airtel Uganda recently announced the readiness of 5G rollout and smart poles deployment in built-up areas intended to improve internet access and connectivity for the business community in the central business community in the city.
Well, right now I'm going to take you this particular report in as far as I&M Bank is concerned with the introduction of the new product on board that is to do with the offshore banking. The clients will definitely benefit to make payments in the international market.
I&M Bank Uganda, in collaboration with Mauritius financial giant Bank One, has launched offshore banking services for its clientele to have access to the best global investment solutions. Offshore banking allows the client to make and receive payments internationally, hold money, and set up savings and investment accounts in multiple currencies. With this new service, I&M Bank Uganda customers will be able to manage financial commitment across multiple countries and regions, and also own bank accounts outside their countries of residence. Speaking at the launch at the Kingdom Kampala branch, the bank's acting managing director, Mr. Sam Tulome, said the product would offer a world-class offshore banking option to its clients.
Now, the first benefit I will tell the customer here is taking advantage of tax efficiencies. So, Bank One, together with all the other countries that are in partnership with this this kind of business have signed agreements that actually give the customer the benefit of not double taxing them. So you have double taxation agreements that have been signed in over 40 countries, that allow the customer to actually transact globally without double taxation. So you know very well that is one hindrance to international trade. That's one. The second piece is that for your investments that you make in Mauritius, the interest you earn of those investments is actually withholding tax exempt. So it's not subject to withholding tax. So all those are tax efficiencies. That's one. The second bit is the financial efficiency, where we get you the best returns for your investments. So they boast of, you had say, they boast of the awards that they have been winning in the affluent space because of the returns they're giving to the customers, right? So we have close to about, I think, 5% on foreign currency investments as returns to you. So that's the second piece. The third piece is basically safety and protection.
Now, we came to a realization that for us to be relevant from a digital perspective, we need to improve on what we have today to ensure that we can even provide more going forward. So what we've been doing in the back end has been, first of all, making sure that we have the right backup systems, is to enhance our mobile banking platform and also our internet banking platform. So we have an internet banking platform whose security features have been enhanced.
The requirement for one to be able to open an offshore bank account with I&M Bank is a minimum of $5,000 deposit once an account is open, including a balance build-up period of up to 12 months to reach $50,000 as deposits or in investment. Some of the benefits of I&M Bank offshore banking include seamless digital banking, a dedicated relationship manager, access to an exceptional range of international investment opportunities, a range of tailored lending solutions in multiple foreign currencies for unique international needs, and foreign currency credit cards with loyalty benefits. Bank One has been recognized internationally for being the best by Fitch Ratings. In 2022, it was named the best international banking service provider, banking offering. Bank One has been recognized internationally for being the best by Fitch Ratings. In 2022, it was named the best international banking services provider in the Indian Ocean by CFI.co, while in 2021, it scooped the best mass affluent banking offering and mortgage product of the year by the Digital Banker, Global Retail Banking Innovation.
The first thing that we're requiring our customers to do is to open up an account. Okay, to open up a current account with Bank One in Mauritius. And I think the minimum amount that we're looking at is $50,000 US. Now the $50,000 US doesn't have to be brought in all at once. It can be brought in over a period of time.
You remember the Silverback Awards that UAA did organize, that is last year, where they were appreciating those that came through with the best adverts and the most inspiring, trying to embrace the creatives and appreciate what they do. And we also saw the worst adverts coming through. Well, lots of activities did happen during that night of Silverback Awards. They have loads for you. Let's hear it from Frank and the team.
Silverback Award is divided into 3 or 4 parts. Number one is a symposium. A symposium where we discuss things marketing, things advertising. Last year was 1 day. In our plans this year, we want to see if it can be, at least between 2 to 3 days. Okay, so that's one avenue of sponsorship. The other category of the other component of Silverback Awards is we have the young Silverback competition, where and that is also broken down into 3. We have people below the age of 30, working in the agency or working in this companies. Now the winners of those categories, and I think last year we had like 6 categories. The idea is for them to go to Cannes Lions, to get that exposure. Now each of these 6 categories, last year we had a sponsor. That's like another avenue. Then there is a gala dinner, or the gala awards. That's another area of sponsorship. So I think we'll replicate the same, but this time around, go big.
But it's a very important day because we are launching a partnership with the Uganda Marketers Association. They've been our partners since 2020. We signed a partnership, amidst COVID with masks and the like. But I'm glad that we got this far because we made strength as we pulled the Silverback Awards together this year, which are going to happen in November.
Personally, I would say, associating at a wider level is the place that we need to look at. For example, right now there's the whole conversation about the African continental free trade zone. So I think that is where we need to be looking at a population of about 1.3 billion with the digital transformation alone, about $3.4 trillion. That is the size of the market that we should be targeting, and not merely the population of East Africa. So having joined the African Marketing Confederation, I think that all efforts should be towards bringing all our neighbors into that fold, because right now it is Uganda and Kenya that are members. So it would be a great stride to get Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, and South Sudan, DRC as well, to also, first of all, associate nationally, and then bring them in the fold as part of the confederation. Because whereas it's a good thing to associate at the continental level, I also recognize that having smaller units is helpful, because it means that you go to the confederation with a bigger voice, with a stronger mandate, and you can be able to bargain to have a bargaining power when it comes to events, when it comes to decision making, other than going as a little underdog.
We've also lined up from the first Silverback Awards that we did last year. There were a lot of learnings that we got. Learnings of, maybe we need to teach agencies, now marketers as well, on how to package the case studies. Package them well, how to submit well, so that we gain that proficiency. And once we are good, and we have that skill and we can do it in Uganda, it means we can compete within East Africa, we can compete in Africa, in the lorries competition, we can compete globally in the cans competition. Like my colleague Anne Seba said, so the date for the Silverback Awards is set. It's going to be on the 18th of November. That's the day for the gala dinner. The days before the gala dinner, we shall have a symposium where we'll be discussing, the future of marketing and advertising, where we're going. Right now, you're seeing how AI is disrupting things, ChatGPT and stuff like that. So we're going to be discussing and unpacking that and see how can we, as Ugandans, be able to, adopt to this. Last year we got a lot of support from the media fraternity, and for that I would like to thank you for the support that you gave us last year. And what we are requesting for 2023 is even more support for the Silverback Awards. If you need clarity on what Silverback Awards, if you need to write a piece about the Silverback Awards, Uganda Advertising Association, Uganda Marketers Association is going to be available, for you to ask, for you to interview us, and get as much information as possible. So the idea is to uplift the communication standards of Uganda. The marketeers and the advertisers who are here, we need to be able to upgrade, be more professional, and be able to compete at a global level.
It is Entrepreneur's Hub. Right now, we'll take you to National Theatre, where we saw Tassel Films, Uganda, having a great project for the young people out there, instilling entrepreneurial skills. And as far as life is concerned, there's been a lot of competition. And not forgetting the women taking a center stage in all the sectors. That is as far as our leadership is concerned. Salute to the president himself for putting and fronting women right now. Let's first see what Barbara had in store for us from Tassel Films Uganda, as they did host Honorable Kaduchu, and what they have in store for the children.
We are the same. We deserve the same education. Both boys and girls. We are the same, and all the same. That is the voice of our God for God and my country.
A film initiative that is focusing on girl-child education. This is an education program mentoring children, providing mentorship for the girl child. It's an initiative, a creative initiative that has been brought on board by our own Barbara and a team that came together to put on an initiative that can deliver a productive mentorship message for the girl child. And the focus of this educative film is prevention of teenage pregnancy, prevention of early marriage, prevention of gender-based violence against girl child, and promoting positive parenting. And importantly, the choice they make as far as the education is concerned. Education is the key. Education is the pillar. Education is all that can take you to whatever you want to do in life. Education is what can transform your society. It can transform your life. It can transform our country. And it is this girl child, once we educate the entire country. That is the message to the community. And they are sending a very powerful message to the schools, to the teachers, to the community, to the parents. Let the girl child stay at school. Let the girl child make a choice. And let's mentor this child to develop her full potential.
There is the second chapter for the mentorship, the student mentorship, using film as a tool to educate. And today we are showing the film called Choices to students, both primary and secondary. And it's not the first time, it's the second chapter, and we're going all over Uganda. We're trying to spread this message of students to stay in school, to see education as important as anything they've never seen. Because our mantra here is that education is an equalizer. It doesn't matter where I've come from, any parts of the country, and you feel like you've probably come from any societal status. Education is the equalizer, so we're encouraging students that please make a choice to stay in school. We are exceedingly encouraging the girls more because sometimes they get derailed. They decide that maybe marriage is the end game for them, but marriage is not the end game. It's not the end game. The end game is you as a human being, as a girl, as a boy child, to get an education to the best and the highest level that you can. So today, that is what we're doing, and we believe that we are actually working together with the Ministry of Education and many other organizations like Female African Women Educators Uganda chapter, that is Fawe, Straight Talk, and many others that are joining us along the way, and many people that are very interested in mentoring young people. We are taking this message all over. Everyone is interested to see the girl child get an education, because really the times have changed. Girls can do so many things.
This film has come in the right time of our girls who have passed through COVID. They have very many issues. They are not helped at home. They have challenges on the way. So when they watch this film, they are going to learn a lot.
So it is very educative to our children. It is so assertive to them to know how to live in life, which kind of things to go with and which are the bad things to leave out.
So for us as Straight Talk Foundation, our work is very simple. We are a communication organization. We empower young people in the areas of sexual and reproductive health. and we do a lot of advocacy around that. So Straight Talk Foundation works with a sexual framework that is recognized by the government of Uganda. And what does that mean? It means that we talk about body changes, okay? If a girl gets to see that her breasts are coming, what does it mean?
I've learned that as girls, we should take things very, very personal, not being there, you say, let me think about boys, no.
I've learned to be confident first of all. To succeed in whatever you do, you should be confident. You should be disciplined in whatever you do, and you should be God-fearing. Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
And Mama Janet has passed the message for the team, and the team has a total support from the Ministry of Education. From here, we are moving to Kayunga district, the eastern part of the country, and after that we go to Kalangala to pass the gospel of protecting the girl, saving the nation.
Thank you for always making time to follow through and as far as what we have in store for you is concerned on Entrepreneurs Hub that comes your way every Friday. That is 2:30 p.m. on UBC Inspiring Uganda. Looking forward to having you next week, sometime, same place. My name is Sandra Kahunde. Salute to Airtel, Buganda Kingdom, Barbara Tasso Films Uganda, Frank at UAA, and all that we had in store for you. A salute to I&M Bank as well for the new project, the offshore banking. It's been wonderful. Well, take good care of yourselves. God bless you.
UBC, Inspiring Uganda.
Up next on UBC, brought to you by the My Airtel app, the smart way. Download today on the App Store or the Google Play Store.
A very good evening and a warm